Oh no.
Rest up, bro. Give me rest. Give me the rest, people.
Okay. Okay. Then that's
This is Steve Harvey, and you're now watching the Don't Piss Me Off morning show.
Quite frankly, this is the best morning show I have ever heard. Let's make YouTube great again.
You are tuned in to the Don't Piss Me Off morning show with real conversations, me unfiltered vibes. I'm your host, Tukay, and we got my girl, Kai, in the building with us, and we got the Prince of Pissing People Off, Black, somewhere in the back. All right, we are here to kick off the morning with some news you can lose, some laughs, and just a little bit of drama. Y'all come on in here and hit that like button, and while y'all do that, let us do this. Top of the top of spaces, D-Boy, top of the top. I am, good morning. Call me Tay, good morning. Suave, big good morning. Quito, what it do, ski? Carrie, what's up? KJ, what it do? Bobby Cherry Jr., the sweetest nigga in the South. Shout out to the Gibson family. What's up with it, Miss Forbes, Miss Santana, Kiana, Timbo. How everybody doing? Miss Ward, what's up with it, baby? Court, what it do, ski? Kai, I hope you feel better soon. Black, what it do, what it do? All day Tay, what's happening? What's up with it, Nate? What's up with it, Rattle? Shout out to everybody with a shot, man. How y'all doing, man? It's shot o'clock, y'all. We got Ken on this bitch with us. Shot o'clock. Oh, what it do? Eureka, what's up, my girl? How everybody doing? How you doing, bro?
Man, happy Veterans Day, man.
Oh shit, it is. Shout out to the Cashman Army, the No Limit Soldiers.
The No Limit Soldiers, man.
Rihanna Navy, all of man.
Happy Veterans Day, man.
Happy Veterans Day.
Master P was.
Oh wait, we got Jazz in the building with us. Okay, let me pop her in. Lord, y'all, we got Jazz. I asked for this ass whooping too, cause Jazz was just minding her own business, bro. I hit her up. I said, Jazz, man, we need some love. So let me pop her in here. She was busy last night. Jazz, what's up? Y'all give it up for Jazz. Our favorite feminist. How you doing, Jazz?
I just got up here. All right, let's refrain from the name calling.
Okay, listen, I seen you on the show last night, so I want to give a special thanks because I know that's a long show, and then just to wake up.
It was a good show though. It was a funny show.
Yeah, it can be funny, huh? But
I mean, some shit you just gotta laugh at.
Yeah. So how was your weekend, Jazz? We start with you, then we go to Kenny.
My weekend was good. I hung out with some friends, celebrated some birthdays, you know.
Okay. Congratulations. Did you get proposed to?
No, not yet.
No, okay. Oh shit! Nah, we still working on it. I thought he told everybody. I thought, okay. Kenny, how was your weekend, Brody?
Smooth. I ain't do nothing special, just really hung out with my cousins. They came in town, so we just chilling.
What's your skincare routine, bro? You over there glowing.
You gotta let some things go to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? The main thing is minding your business, man, and making sure you eat clean pussy, man.
This nigga.
And change your pillowcases.
Hey, y'all playing, but Kenny actually do got a skincare routine. He brought a whole bad bitch bag to my crib when he came over. And this nigga had like he had like putting cucumbers and shit on his eyes and everything.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Niggas see a nigga use more than one wash towel to wash their face and wash their ass, and I was like, nah, I'm just a bad bitch in the bathroom. No, getting ready too long.
Continue to do that.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Kenny, you did put me on game in 2020 because niggas was not washing their feet. Like,
yeah.
So Kenny was like, just take a shower and let the water drip on their toes. We're like, wait, you supposed to wash them? So
no, yeah. When I used to be like, when I used to tell the female the reason a lot of y'all having a lot of problems, y'all talking to a nigga don't wash his feet in the shower. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you definitely got me together.
Wash in between your feet, man. You gotta wash your feet.
Yeah, you got me together with that one, bro. So shout out to Kenny for his clean regimens. All right.
I got some new hygiene stuff I'm working on, man. We got a whole new rollout we're gonna do with the hygiene.
Hey, it's important, bro. I didn't start using baby wipes till my freshman year in college. Like
I was late on. I ain't gonna lie, I was late on baby wipes.
Yeah, my uncle had to put me on game with that. I didn't know.
Man, I'm gonna be real. I was like, cause you gotta think about something. My mama and her husband, they divorced when I was like right at 4th, 5th grade.
Yeah.
So when I like started to hit puberty, I'm living in a house with a woman that's working 2 jobs to support 2 little boys.
Mm-hmm.
I never understood why how to get shit stains out of my drawers. I didn't know you supposed to actually. I thought you just washing your ass cheeks. You smooth whole time. You gotta wash off in your ass. But it's grown men that don't know that.
It is, bro, because like we don't get these now. This are uncomfortable conversations. Like
your mama not in there showing you how to clean your ass.
When I was telling niggas, bro, No.
Well, my mama had 2 jobs. She ain't had time to be. She just assumed I knew how.
Yeah, that's the thing. Women assume their sons know how. Like, I told a group of niggas that when I'm in the shower, I bend over and spread my cheeks. So the water can flow through it and then, you get clean. These niggas call me gay. Oh, shit. They call me gay.
That's not gay. That's basic hygiene.
Yeah, so I'm saying, so you niggas be the ones that stink when I be smelling shit.
Yeah. And then you think about how many grown men get exposed on social media by they mad baby mama that have shit stains in their drawers.
That's a fact.
They not letting water run off in their ass and cleaning their ass right. They just getting in the shower, wiping their ass cheeks, ain't really wiping in their ass in between their ass cheeks and shit like they supposed to, man.
But I've been saying this shit for a while though, Ken. I feel like now not full blown streaks, but I feel like there will always be some left if you look hard enough in a nigga ass for this reason and this reason only. We don't wax, so like we always have hair follicles. So unless when you get off the stool, the commode, and you get a shower, and that's what I be on. If I use the bathroom, I like to take a shower right after. It's always gonna be something left in the hair follicles. Now women, they get the whole little wax, they shit clean, you can eat it. But if you a man, you got hair spread all through your ass, and that shit, if it get on there. Okay.
Not every woman waxes, and we still don't have that problem.
You probably don't know you have it.
No, I just think women are more cognizant of their hygiene than men are because of our body parts.
Yeah.
What they do. So because this is blowing my mind this morning. I didn't know men didn't know that you had to wash in between those cheeks in order to get clean. If that's where you defecate and that's where your rear goes when you go to use a toilet, why wouldn't you think to clean that part?
It feel gay.
And you know what? When
why does it feel gay? How would you know what that
I wouldn't say
like?
Washing your ass feels gay. No. So in my experience, like it's embarrassing. Like that's what I mean when I say it feel gay. Like if my wife was in the bathroom when I was showering, I would still to this day wait till she leave out to clean my ass. It's like it's an embarrassing thing. I can't really explain it, but it's embarrassing.
I don't like nobody in the bathroom while I'm peeing, shitting, or showering. Like that's like my me time. But it didn't feel gay to me. I just think it was just a situation where I was just young and stupid because now, I mean, as a 30-year-old, it makes all the sense in the world that you gotta wash off in your ass to clean it properly, especially if you shitting and walking around all day.
For me, it just seems like common sense. Like you said,
you would think that, but I think more so because you are a lady.
Yeah.
Y'all were raised. Well, I don't know about some men, but like I said, my stepdad was gone from the house. They divorced at like 4th, 5th grade, so he was gone. So by the time I was actually getting more active and all that, and turning into a young man, my mama had 2 jobs. When she was at home, she was fixing something to eat, going to sleep. We pretty much ran the house. So, I guess she just assumed it, and she never came in there and showed me like, hey, this how you clean your ass, this how you clean your dick. Because I hear now on social media from women be like saying like men have so much to say about us and y'all dicks be pissy. So I'm learning that niggas walk around with a pissy dick.
See, it gonna take you another grown man to tell you supposed to shake it. Because the little pee drips are getting your motherfucking and your drawers or your boxes and then it rub on your dick and now your dick smell like pee. See,
and then you just whipping your dick out, not even, you feel me? But the thing is, you should feel your dick dripping in you know what I'm saying? Like,
but they probably do, Kenny. Like, that's a drip, because I don't know the time I felt that drip, I had got. So every time I feel that shit, like, oh, whoa, let me go. But that's
let me go wipe myself.
Let me make sure everything all right. But see,
you gotta make sure you through pissing. So like, it's certain things I think men just not aware of. So it's just a situation where it's like, like I said, I'm hearing conversations being had about hygiene, and I'm 30 now and looking at other grown women have these conversations like, you niggas dicks be pissy, or you niggas this be stinking, or you niggas this, and it's like, I done seen a bitch say something about a nigga ears, so I'm gonna find out niggas ain't washing their ears
behind the ear.
Like, behind their ears, in their ears, and then people don't know you have to lotion and grease up in your ears too. Like, you can't just wash them; you gotta grease them too.
Yeah, like it's a lot now
that men ain't doing.
But see, the world don't focus on men. Like, bro, we can go to a high school and college. They literally have women's studies. They got class to teach a woman how to be a woman. Like, I see a lot of mothers, they teach their kid, hey, now you got the wife from front to back, woo woo. By the time we get of age where this shit is important to us, either the moment it ran them off, or it's just he didn't die. It's no father present.
No, don't.
Oh shit!
You cannot. He died. Right. You can't blame. You can't blame anybody else for why your daddy didn't show you how to wash your ass. That is a failure on your father's part. You know what I mean? He should want to fucking tell his kids. That's why I'm like, you're saying like women have this, women have that, because women advocate for these things. Yeah. Why are more men advocating and rallying around getting, programs and organizations together to help men have better hygiene and know how to wash their tail?
I mean, see, that's more to the woman's living style, though. Like, it's more detrimental to y'all. Us having a stanky ass is less detrimental to a woman who has a stanky vajayjay.
Stop.
No, that's a fact.
You have to stop.
That's a fact.
I will
regardless if you are a man.
No, that's a fact.
Woman, regardless of your genitalia, it does not mean that you get a pass on not cleaning yourself and walking around with a stinking ass.
Jazz.
Just because you are a man, you should be doing that. You should be more cognizant, even more.
No, I get it. Listen,
you should be prioritizing hygiene the most. All that farting and shitting and fucking y'all be doing.
No. I get what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, us being stanky is not as detrimental. It won't have the same effect. I'm telling you. I
mean, it's true. It's true, because if you think about it, if a woman is stinking, the dude go run and tell everybody. If a nigga is stinking, woman will either try to. A woman will love you so much or like you so much, she'll like, let's take a shower, baby, or something like that. She'll
Why
try to
are we telling grown men to take showers?
Hold on, Jay. So you won't find out that man had bad hygiene until he pisses that woman off and she leaves him. As long as she's with him, she will deal with it. Like, I don't know if you've seen the recent trend on TikTok, the DL trend, when all the women now, they like, this was my favorite download dude, and they exposing dudes that they are now mad at. You won't find out these things about a man until a woman is completely done with him and she's pissed off at him, and then she will expose it. She will deal with a lot of stuff from what I've seen.
First of all, it doesn't, having good hygiene has nothing to do with another person. What I'm hearing is I can get away with having a stinking ass because a woman gonna deal with my stinking ass and try to help me get a clean ass. But
my partners will too.
As soon as she leave me, she gonna tell everybody I have a stinking ass. You should want a clean ass yourself.
No.
With or without a woman. It doesn't matter what a woman may or may not do. If she finds out you have poor hygiene, you should not want poor hygiene. You shouldn't put yourself even in a position for somebody to say your ass is stinking.
Jay, no, I get it in a perfect world, but what I'm saying is
that's not a perfect world.
Wait. No. But what? Okay, world. What I'm saying is now this is just a fact. A stanky woman will get more points deducted versus a man being stanky. That's all I'm saying, because
they'll get more what?
Points to be deducted. Yeah, it's more like if you say a nigga can lift 100 pounds, we gonna look at him like, oh, what you weak? If you say a woman can lift 100 pounds, like, bro, come on.
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's more excusable for a man to be funky because somebody may be like, well, he may have just gotten off work, or a man gonna be a man. But if a woman's
and that's where y'all get it fucked
if a man, hell no.
I mean, I understand.
There's no excuse.
I understand where you coming from, a common sense point of view, Jazz, but you're not understanding that common sense is not as common as you think it is.
She know it.
Amongst men, clearly, if y'all making excuses on having a stinking ass.
Yeah, common sense just is not as common as you think it is. And
amongst men.
Huh?
Amongst common sense is not that common amongst men.
Let's go ahead and get into this.
You're telling me that men are like, well, sometimes I can have a stinking ass.
No, it's not that. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the quote of the day, because Jazz don't be having no understanding, bro. Because she know what I'm talking about. But let's go ahead and get into today's quote of the day, and it go a little like this. The DPMO Morning Show quote of the day is sponsored to you by Tukay, and it reads, "You can only be jealous of someone who thinks is better than you." I repeat, you can only be jealous of someone who thinks, oh, I fucked it up. Who you think is better than you. My fault, y'all. I'll be fucking up my own shit. All right. Okay. Yeah, I do that. I do that a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into today's icebreaker. Like we didn't break the ice. Jazz on the show, so it's magic, because you just never know. My confession. Let me put Jazz over here. Okay. It go like this. A serious question for men. What is it that makes you feel like you are in a relationship with a woman that you cannot express your feelings to? Or why would you even want to be in one where there's no safe space to do so? If your partner isn't the safe landing space for those emotions, what is the point? Or are you just conditioned to not express yourself? So, Kenny, I'm going to go with you first, because Jazz was only a man for a little while.
Wait, what?
Yeah. No,
don't listen to his goofy.
No, that's a whole woman. All right, so.
I'm about to say, all right, y'all, I'm hollering. Not just playing.
So seriously, Kenny, like, can you relate to what she was saying, or do I need to reiterate the question again?
Okay, so.
My confession.
Okay, so I think it's two things. Sometimes people get to a point where they have like no expectations for humans. So damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's like people have dealt with people that have threw things back in their face that they have confided in them in. Like, you never want to get in a situation where you're having an argument with somebody and they say, bitch, that's why your daddy didn't love you. And it's like, God, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought we was, you know what I'm saying, expressing ourselves to each other. When we start, why you gotta throw that in my face? Like, that was like a sensitive thing for me. So I feel like a lot of dudes live in that. They some of them use that as an excuse, and some of them live in that fear of, I'm never gonna give anybody that much power over me anymore. Me personally, I don't give a damn what I tell somebody, because you can't tell me nothing to hurt my feelings. Like, if I tell it to you, like, who you gonna go tell it to? Like, you go tell other people, like, yeah, that nigga told me X, Y, and Z, and this how he be feeling. And some days he don't feel like, living.
It don't really hurt, but what really hurts your feelings is, cause like if you told them, like you numb to it already. But what hurts is that they attempted to weaponize it against you, probably in a heated moment. So before I get into it, let's break it down to Jazz. So Jazz, do you feel like that a man should express himself to his woman, and that he should be, well, she should be his landing space, and like almost like a psychiatrist at the end of the day? Do you feel like that's a man should be venting to his woman like that?
That's a loaded question. I don't know. I don't think it is anybody's responsibility in a relationship to be a psychiatrist. However, I do think that men should feel safe enough to express themselves and be vulnerable with the women that they are in a relationship with. She should respect, his vulnerable moments. She should help him navigate it, or she should just listen. But as far as that post, I do agree at the end, it was a little bit of both. Like, yes, it is hard to find a safe space for men, but also I think men have been socialized to think that expressing themselves to anybody isn't a masculine thing. I think you would advocate for more men to do that amongst other men. But when it comes to men doing that with women, it's a hard no, because there's this masculine thing that men feel they have to always be on in front of women in order to get respect from women. And I just think that's a detriment, because in turn we have a society of men who don't know how to navigate their emotions, who shut off their emotions in relationships. And in order to be in relationships, having a healthy relationships require you to be vulnerable and to be able to express your emotions in a healthy way with your partner. So
I don't, I kind of disagree with, like, maybe her having the space to express her emotions is conducive to a happy relationship. But I really think, like, as the man, like, there are only like probably 2 occasions where you should be able to show emotions. That's funerals, and probably like,
that's what?
Funerals.
Oh, funerals. Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
A funeral, or like, shit, I don't know. I don't even know the other one. Like, I just feel like, wait till somebody die and get it all out there.
Well, vulnerability is not about crying. It's not about complaining. It's about being honest with yourself about whatever it is that's making you feel vulnerable. It's not necessarily, I got to be in here and start crying. It's like, you know what? I'm really trying to figure out what my next move is career-wise. He could be going back and forth with trying to make a decision and probably doesn't know how to express that. And he should have a safe space to express that.
But I think this is this. When men are vulnerable, because it's another form, and probably the least respected form of protection. We don't tell y'all shit to keep y'all sane. Because if you knew what your nigga was thinking, and the stresses that he was going through, if he downloaded that shit to you, bro, the amount of trauma it'll cause in your life just to know what he going through. So like, we kind of keep stuff away from y'all, and we keep it to ourselves, because we know what it'll do to you. And you can't solve problems. So what I'm doing, telling you problems that I know you can't fix.
Well, communication is key. You can communicate a problem with me. That doesn't mean that you're relying on me to solve it. But
then why tell you?
I mean, if that's what works for you, I think that's one way of dealing in relationships. But another way is just to have open communication and be honest about how you're feeling. I'm not saying always emotionally dump on someone and not know how to figure things out on your own. But if you need to talk to somebody, who else better than the person you plan on spending your life with? You shouldn't be saying like, I got to keep it to myself because I don't want to overload her. No, she should be like, no, this is what I'm here for. I don't know. I feel like that's just another.
I feel like
not be vulnerable.
Men, like the Bible say, as steel sharpens steel, a man should sharpen a man. I can't come to you and look for a solution when you never been a man. Like you wouldn't begin to know the road traveled. Like you wouldn't even know the obstacles that's on the road. Now, if I were to go to Kenya or go to Spaces, they didn't travel this road before. So the paths we take are so vastly different that talking to you won't even be conducive because you just never been on this road, and vice versa. Like there's some advice I couldn't give you because I don't know. Like you telling me about the girls at your job they picking. When you tell it to me, it sounds like you just over exaggerating. But see, on your road, this is how they act. So I wouldn't have no experience. So I just think like telling the woman.
So you don't think you can? So you think men, like every problem you face is specifically gender specific? Like I got pulled. Well, I don't know. I'll use a work reference again. Like you're at work and you're having like an issue with a coworker. You feel like you can't talk to your woman about how to navigate that issue with a coworker because she's a woman and you're a man. I don't understand.
So Jazz, the problem isn't gender specific, but the answer is, the solution is. So the way me and you are both get to the same answer is completely different. Like you having a problem with your coworker, you a woman, you can pull that woman to a side for a little chat, a little powwow. But if I go to another man at my job with the same problem and I do what you did, I'm gonna lose some respect. I can't just, hey, bro, no, because that ain't how men handle issues amongst men.
So you're saying because the best way to resolve a conflict, especially amongst your peers, is by pulling them to the side and discussing it one-on-one.
But don't get caught up on it.
How do you lose respect as a man for doing that with another man you are in conflict?
Don't get caught so up on an example. What I'm speaking about is really the solution. Like, okay, let's say you come to like, girl, I just want to give you a hug because you know, I can't come to another man to give him a hug.
Okay, now you're changing it.
No, I'm saying,
so are you looking to resolve a conflict with somebody, or are you looking for a hug?
I'm looking to resolve a conflict, but we can't resolve it the same because of gender.
So are you assuming that when a woman goes to resolve a conflict, she's asking for a hug first?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, what would be the difference? If I'm a woman and I have a conflict, whether it's with another man or another woman at work, and you're a man that has a conflict with whether it's a man or a woman, what makes you emasculated, or what makes you lose respect for yourself if you pull that person you're in conflict to the side and say, hey bro, hey sis, or whatever, this is my issue, what's your issue, let's find common ground.
Okay.
What's the better way for a man to resolve that type of conflict?
Okay, let me switch it up a little bit so we can get to what the meaning of what I'm saying. Let's say it's me and Kenny. Okay? Mm-hmm. Kenny want to fight you. I'm trying to put it in a thing where like you just can't have the same solution with different genders. It just won't work. Kenny, can you help me with this one, bro?
I need you to be specific, because issues in life are not gender specific until they are.
No, it's not. The solution is.
The solution is gender specific. Okay, so what's the best way for a woman to resolve a conflict with another woman? that a man can't do.
Shit, I'm not a woman,
Punch
so I
him.
don't know how y'all resolve.
Okay, so listen. If you
You
go,
say punch them?
yeah. So hold on, Jazz. So if you go to a
What?
I
woman,
ain't say that.
hold on, wait. I said
No,
that.
he said that.
If you go to a woman and y'all have an issue, right, and y'all just can't get it together, so bam, you punch her. You a woman hold on, wait. You a woman that is a form of handling an issue. I'm a man and I got an issue with that woman. Can I punch her too? And it be okay?
Neither one of us should be punching anybody.
I'm just telling you. Threat. I'm just trying to show you. Forget the punching. I'm just trying to show you with different genders come different solutions. I can't handle it like you.
Yeah, but no one should be no one should be resorting to violence to find a solution to a conflict unless that person is facing like an imminent physical threat. That's the only way that I will rationalize punching somebody, not because they're not listening to me, not because they're not saying something that I don't want to hear. Whether I'm a woman doing that to a woman or you're a man doing it to a man, that's not the way to handle conflict unless you are literally physically being threatened. So I don't know if that's a good example.
It's not.
Because a woman doing that is still not logical. You don't punch people because you're not.
It's not. But Jazz, we can't get to the same.
But you still haven't given me a good example of what that looks like.
I'm on the spot with it. I really can't think of.
He said I'm on the spot.
No, I am. Like I wasn't prepared to even like go here, but it's a difference. Like we can't handle shit the same. Like bam. Somebody break in the house, okay? And you as a woman, you can cower in that moment. You can go, you can lock the door, you can go get in the corner, you can be so scared that you can't move. It's acceptable, it's understandable. If somebody break in the house and I'm here, I can't feel shit. I have to react to that. So that's what I'm saying. Our solutions, the question, the problem might not be gender specific, but how we come to the solution is.
Yeah, but that's also an extreme situation and a socialization that tells men that they have to be the ones to put themselves first in a line of danger like that before women and children. However, for me, somebody breaking in our house, we're both getting up.
No, fuck no.
I'm gonna go secure the children if there's children involved.
No,
I'm gonna have his
Jazz.
back.
You ain't doing shit. You stay your ass right here till I get back. You
Now,
keep
I gotta see. There's a way that we can tag team this. For me, that yes, you can go ahead and show your brawn and your might, but I also need to be on the sideline.
Oh hell nah. See, you the reason you gonna get him killed because you feel like you need to do something in that moment. All you need to do.
She do gotta do something. She do gotta do something in that moment.
She got to wait for a command. That's all she needs to do.
So okay, all right. So even though this is like far away, okay. So somebody break into the house. You hear somebody breaking in the house. You get hopefully one of the guns. What do you command your woman to do?
Lock the door to the room.
With?
What you mean with?
Lock the door to the room with?
If somebody breaking into the house.
If somebody break into the house and we hear something, I'm running out the room. I'm gonna lock the door. I just need you not to open this motherfucker. Because what?
I think in a situation like that, it should. Well, I mean, I guess it's all depend on if you have like kids or not too. Because go get the kids, y'all lock yourselves in one room with the gun.
Listen, bro. If we in the house, bro, you thinking now keep in mind, we in this motherfucker with intruders where we don't know where they at. You think you for to just run straight to the room and not have an encounter? No. Sit your ass still. Let me de-escalate or handle this problem. But you ain't moving, and the kids, they better not move. But I'm handling this problem, and I don't need you thinking you got to do anything. All you need to do is sit still. Maybe call the police.
So if there are kids involved, I can't leave the room to get the kids?
No. Because if you walk out there, they might shoot your ass. What if they don't
that's
see
why
me?
You walk out. That's why you supposed to walk out first.
That's why she don't supposed to walk out at all. You wait for command.
I guess that's one way. I guess that's one way of handling it. I think that if y'all are a team, I can definitely help to protect us in my own way as a woman while you protect us in your way as a man. I hear what you're saying. I don't think just sitting there and doing anything would be helpful. I think I understand what you're saying. Like, wait for my command, but you're going out there in the line of fire. What if you get hurt? Who gonna command me then?
Call the police.
So perhaps we can already have a plan should certain stuff happen. Maybe if something's happened, the safe is over there with the gun, get the safe, take this route to grab the kids, you know what I mean? There's a way we can tag team this, but
no, we ain't tag teaming nothing. Listen, bro, this why I never need my girl, my wife, or anybody to thinking that we are in a partnership. I'm a superior, and it's time for me to show and prove that you don't do no. You don't do nothing. I am here to protect you with my life. How dare you rid the nigga of that motherfucking thing? You run out there and get yourself killed, and he got to live with that for all of eternity. Hold on, we got a caller. Hello.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up with it, bro, man? How you?
Not much, man. I said I had to call in because I think us men got it twisted nowadays, man. Mm-hmm. Like I get what you're saying. Back in the day, if we go back to the 50s and 90s, we had to put this fake facade because that's what we ask, is being fake in front of our woman, because those emotions don't go away. And my wife is a prayer warrior. I know most men might not believe in that, but I remember it's just like days that I'm having like things happening because I'm in sales, that I call and say, hey, babe, this is going on in my life. This is kind of some things that I'm sharing, not only what's going on in my life, but the emotions that I'm having. And my wife got on her knees and started praying, and my whole day changes. When I say my whole reality changed when I just involve her and utilize her for what God have given her to do. So this idea that we only can cry at funerals, and I get what you're saying, that you can't be crying all the time, but we should be able to show emotions. If God did not want us to show emotions, bro, he wouldn't have gave it to us. So
if God didn't want us to have pussy, he wouldn't have put it out. He wouldn't put so much out here. So you just can't say that, bro. Like,
So God did want us to have pussy, our white pussy.
So he put crack out here too. You can't just say that, bro. Now I feel what you're saying, and what your wife feels to you, she's motivational to you. You hear her, you hearing your wife cry or pray, it motivates you. That didn't eliminate what you called her for. It didn't eliminate the fear or the bad day. She just motivated you to soldier on.
No, that's not true. That's what I'm telling you, and I get that you. If people don't have a spiritual relationship, they're like, hey, nothing happened. It was just like this false motivation. But I'm just telling you, man, we supposed to be able, like, if the only person on earth that we supposed to be vulnerable with is our women.
No,
that's
bro,
that God gave us to be vulnerable with.
You ever been? Hey, okay, I can't. If that's what it said in the Bible somewhere.
Absolutely. Like if we go back to the Garden of Eden and it tells a story about them being naked and unashamed, being who they were, like literally being vulnerable, being transparent with each other. Like that, the point that I'm telling you is, and I get it, some dudes done chose one wrong and women throw stuff in their face. All of those things are violent responses. I don't want to neglect that. But if you chose the right woman, you shouldn't have to be an imposter in your relationship. You should literally be able to be who you are. If you have these emotions, that's what I'm saying. I'm not telling a man to make up emotions. I'm not telling a man to be this. I'm saying if those emotions are there and that's the right moment for him, he should be able to be transparent for who he is inside of that relationship.
I feel you. I feel you, bro. Listen, so you telling us how life should be, but we telling you how it is. But I appreciate you for calling in, though, brother.
No problem, brother.
Already, bro. Kenny,
okay. So this okay, so because we got so like far away from the root of what we was actually talking about, he kind of reminded me of what the conversation even stemmed from. So what's y'all to go?
She I think she on a call.
Okay.
She's still here.
You have a situation where it's like when you asked her originally, you was like, should a woman be a man's psychiatrist? And she was like, no, she don't think that. I think that's indicator that you can't be vulnerable with this person, because actually I feel like even if you go get a psychiatrist, your woman or your man should still I feel like in a healthy or in a good relationship, my idea is we all play different roles. Like some days I might be your protector. Some days I may have to be your psychiatrist. Some days, goddamn it, I may have to be the one that do this and do this. I may have to pick up certain duties that I didn't originally do because your day has been so overwhelmed or you've been so overwhelmed. But like the caller said, I understand what we've dealt with. But in reality of when we're talking about somebody that we actually are going to settle down with for the rest of our life, I feel like we shouldn't shortchange ourselves and we shouldn't settle on that, because in reality, your woman is who you should confide in, because that's who you live with. That's who you lay with. And you are almost being an imposter laying with a person that you're not fully vulnerable with. Like,
exactly.
I couldn't imagine living the rest of my life with somebody that I can't be vulnerable with, because it's like, why am I with you? Like, if we can't be vulnerable, if I gotta think about it in the back of my mind, if I tell her this, she's going to throw it in my face one day when she's angry at me. I am with the wrong person.
Yes. That's every woman. But hold on, we got another caller.
It's not.
Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm calling because I truly believe, I've experienced it myself. I do not want no man trauma dumping on me.
I swear.
I can deal with a woman's emotions, but I cannot, as a woman, I can't have all my emotions and want to deal with the man's emotion. Seeing a man cry because something was cute or sad or funny, or somebody is so beautiful. I've dealt with that, and it was a turnoff. It was a definite turnoff.
But do you think that the turnoff was biologically, or did you think you thought too much into it?
I didn't think too much into it. I just literally was like, ew.
Yeah,
like,
biological.
I don't want opposites attract. A woman is supposed to have the outside emotions. A man should have a place to go to, but going to a woman, it's going to turn her off, because she's going to look at you as more and more feminine. And if you want, if a man wants a feminine woman, he can't be no feminine man. I can't be a feminine woman and feel like my man is feminine as well. He needs to be the opposite of me so I can rest in my femininity. That's just what it is. I've dealt with both spectrums where the man was like, oh, you just look, I'm so happy to have you in my life. I could just shed a tear. And I'm like, ew, like instantly.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it on purpose. It's just, no, women say they want that. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't want that, because it's going to be a turnoff. And I agree with what you're saying. Like, you should have somewhere to go. And it should be your homeboys, because they can tell you how to navigate those feelings. I can't, because if I tell you how to navigate it, you're going to become more and more feminine.
Yeah.
Because I'm coming from a woman's standpoint.
Yeah, and when you telling him what to do, that's her or you taking that leadership role, and you didn't sign up to be the leader.
I do not want to be the leader. I want the man to be the leader. And she's saying, like, violence should never be the answer. That's the only way that leaders have conquered other countries and conquered the world, is through violence. That is a part of nature.
That is a fact. All right, baby. Thank you for calling in.
That's all I
Yeah,
want.
but in
Okay.
relationships, men are not supposed to be conquering their women. We're not, and like, how does that analogy even correlate? Just because there are regimes that use violence to conquer other colonies doesn't mean that you use violence to conquer your woman in a relationship.
We definitely conquer women. Listen, I still do it to this day. I will put my feet or my whole leg on my wife just so she can know it. I do it. I do it like breathing.
That's egomania.
It's not.
You're
It's
operating.
natural. My dogs do it. Your dog do it. I'm telling you, it is dead. It's not. It don't got nothing to do with my ego. It's just a sign of dominance.
The fact that you said that you just sometimes put your foot on your neck just so you know.
No, her neck. No, not her neck.
That is you operating out of your ego.
No.
You're doing performative things to validate your masculinity instead of just being masculine.
That's not what I'm doing. It's just so natural.
What you just said, though.
No, I didn't say I put my foot on her neck. I said I put my leg on hers. It's just I just cannot happen. And don't get me. I like being Lil Spoon. So don't think I'm just like no woo. I need my oh man. But it's just a natural thing, bro. We dominate women.
I don't think subjugation of women is biological or natural.
Okay.
Well, I think with the call I think the thing is with the call, like I think she talking about a crybaby ass man versus like I'm not going to my woman to navigate my feelings per se. But if I got something I need to talk about and I can't talk about anything I'm going through and I got to go talk to my homeboys, then it also becomes a situation where it's a double-sided coin. I'm navigating my feelings through my homeboys. I'm confiding in my homeboys. I'm being vulnerable with my homeboys. I go to my homeboys for all my advice. So when I'm always over here hanging with my fucking homeboys, don't call my motherfucking phone talking about no, y'all must be gay. Why y'all always with your homeboys? You sent me over there with them because you turned off about me being over here with you, being vulnerable and talking to you.
That's
you
a good point.
So don't be mad when a nigga hanging with his homeboys because that's what a nigga do. A nigga talk to his homeboy. A nigga drink with his homeboy. A nigga go out with his homeboy. He watch the game with his goddamn homeboys. We do all this shit with our homeboys, and then you get criticized for doing with your homeboys. But when we talk about it, our emotions and our feelings and shit like that and trying to do it with our fucking woman, you turn around and you say, go do it with your goddamn homeboys. But then when you get mad, you say, we fucking our homeboys.
Oh shit! But see, I mean, but
you can't win for fucking losing.
But can it? Now just being
and that also sounds like a woman that may have a little internalized misogyny, and it's no slight to her. A lot of women also have that. They align with like those misogynistic standards and also feel like no man should be talking to me or being vulnerable to me. That ain't sexy, this and that. Like Ken said, like no one's saying to be a crybaby and oh baby please, because you're right. No one wants to be around a person that's always whining, whether it's a woman or
right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a man or a woman, no one wants to be around that.
But listen, there's always something to whine about, and you never hear about it.
Whining is constantly complaining without a solution. Whining is like always like emotionally responding to the smallest things.
Yeah,
like that's how I consider it. Being vulnerable is saying, you know what, man, I'm trying to navigate this thing at work, babe. I just need like, what would you do in this situation? Like sometimes it's okay to ask someone that maybe isn't a male, because you may not get a biased response. You may get a different perspective based off another experience that someone else is having. And it doesn't mean that it's a feminine experience. It's just that it's a different perspective from another gender that can help you to navigate it. Those things I think are okay for men to do with the women they're with. And like Ken said, if you're with somebody that you feel like you can't be that with, you shouldn't be with them. That's somebody that you're not safe with, whether you're being masculine all the time or not.
Okay.
And then you think about it. You think about one last thing. You think about it like this: when we talk about spirit, because nobody wants to be religious no more. So everybody is in this, I'm more in tune with my spirituality. How can we connect on all these things and everybody be spiritual and be spiritually in tune if we're not being fucking vulnerable and things with people? Like, everybody wants to latch on to these different sayings and these different ways of life, but you still, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense because it's a lot of lying going on, bro. All this,
it's a lot of lying.
It's a line. All this spiritual,
well, that's the thing.
And
it's hard for men to be vulnerable because it takes a different amount of honesty that they have to have with themselves. And a lot of these men, they're very like performative and aren't honest with themselves. So vulnerability is something that they can't even experience because vulnerability means facing yourself.
Okay, and one
certain things with 2K. It's like, I know it, like, it's things 2K will call and ask me. It's certain man things that a man gonna call and ask another man just to maybe sometimes confirm what decision you finna make or what, you know what I'm saying, make sure you on the right, like, all right, I'm thinking straight. Yeah. And some things, in a way, you can't ask your old lady. Like, so like when 2K comment like, hey bro, what you think about this? This is a conversation that he can't ask his old lady because he need to ask another dude that's kind of doing or
been here
in the same thought process as him. So it is certain things, but I still think it's certain things that 2K probably would discuss with his old lady that he don't fucking discuss with me as well.
But see, it'll be more on a line of
his
us.
Wife, not his old lady, his wife. My bad.
Yeah, so it'll be more on the old line of us. It's just we can't handle every problem the same. I told you the solution is very, very, very gender specific. Because if I got a problem with Jazz and I got a problem with Kenny at work, I got to both get a solution, but it's going to be two very different conversations. I'm gonna have to go in here be light-footed with Jazz. I'm gonna have to go in here and be tough and firm with Kenny. That's what it is. I can't have the same approach with Kenny that I can have with Jazz. But let's get ready to read these super chats and move on to the next one, guys. I feel like this for the first time. I feel like we ain't gonna have enough time. Okay.
We got we've
been flowing. All right. Shout out to Johnny Mac for the $2 super chat. Said bitches are cheap, fit. I don't. No. So when you doing super chats, I don't know why it fuck up the word. So I don't know what that word is. I'm assuming bitches are cheap. Ain't no excuses. Shout out to Tel G. He said, Jazz, what are 3 things you admire about men? Quickly.
Oh shit!
She gonna need an hour for this one. It ain't much.
I admire their logical thinking. I admire their bravery. And I admire a man's way of caring for a woman that he loves. Or just people that he loves.
Shazam.
Hey, clip that up, y'all. We're gonna have to break that shit down. I don't think so. All 3 of them things she named was in support of what you can do for a woman, like a slave owner. All right, but let's
No.
All right, we'll talk about that on the next episode.
Logical thinking, that's about how he thinks. That's about how he operates on his own.
Man Williams, thank you for that $2 super chat. He said, get out of the transactional relationship. I think everything is transactional, bro. If she couldn't do certain stuff for me, she wouldn't get it from me. If I couldn't do certain stuff from her, I wouldn't get it from her.
It's definitely it's some form of transaction. Like,
absolutely.
Is it hand over fist transaction? No, but I'm not with you because I just saw you and fell in love with you at first sight and I knew nothing about you. It's things that I like about you that you feed into me and that I feed into you. That is a transaction.
That is definitely.
But see, that's why I'm starting this mentorship, and I want y'all to come and support me. All I'm asking for is $20 and a picture of your mama. That's all I need.
Go ahead, advertise it. Go ahead, Ken, advertise in your program.
You know what I'm saying? Come in a situation where a lot of these men, they will woman that they don't really want. Because the problem is, they don't want a woman. You love your homeboy more than you love your woman. Some of y'all love y'all mom, y'all homeboys more than y'all love y'all mama. Sleep with your homeboy. Grow up with them. Get high with
Get out of here, kid. Cause he gonna get into his bag. He was just starting. I know, kid, dog.
It was perfect though. It was perfect.
All right, bro. Let's get into this next one, man. Independence over income. Let me change the ticker. And this helpful, man. She really pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie. She really pissed me off because I thought she was saved. I thought this nigga had removed her from the slums of the ghetto, and she was appreciative, and she was for the start of her redemption story.
I want to go last.
Listen, man, I don't want to go at all. I ain't gonna even hold.
I want to go last. That's all I'm saying. I want to go last.
So, do you know who this is, Jazz? Okay,
it's
so
NBA YoungBoy, baby. Well, the most popular baby mama.
This is NBA YoungBoy, most popular baby mother.
Okay.
She came up under his umbrella. Her whole claim to fame is being NBA YoungBoy baby mama. So she ended up leaving him and get with this NBA player. Now this ain't the regular degular. He a star in the league. Well mannered.
Mind you, she is the root of why King Von is dead.
Oh, absolutely. Don't forget
For
that.
real?
Yeah.
Now it wasn't necessarily
it started with her.
Yeah. So King Von, bless you with a bankroll that won't fold.
Thank you. I receive all that. Yeah.
Okay.
So real quick, NBA YoungBoy King Von really was on some jelly shit. NBA Young, I'm the real street guy. I'm the real killer. He just a pretender rapper. So he was trying to nitpick with NBA YoungBoy. NBA YoungBoy really wasn't biting into it. So what he went and did was he went and fucked NBA YoungBoy's baby mama.
Her.
Everybody know the NBA YoungBoy is super tender about that baby mama. It don't matter who he with. He hates everybody that talks to her. So King Von started messing with her. He had her around. So him and NBA YoungBoy had beef. That caused King Von to go out there and put his hands on Quando Rondo and get his ass blew off.
Yeah.
But the root was him messing with her.
And let me get the other side. So when King Von began killed, she had transitioned into a relationship with him, NBA star. He not no bench player. He's an actual great player. But he a good boy. Don't go to clubs. Christian man, listen to his mama, got morals and values, integrity, all of it. So now she is talking about being with him because she want to be back out in the motherfucking street. Let's let her talk. You can hear her own words.
As y'all know, he's more of a quiet person. He's more reserved. He doesn't go on, he wasn't going on the internet doing all of that. You get what I'm saying? So with me being hype, liking to hang out with my friends, party, whatever the case may be, people felt like that relationship wasn't good because she's this way and he's that way. So I felt like I had to kind of dull myself down just to make it look good for y'all. But in reality, y'all don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Y'all don't know how this man acts behind closed doors. So I feel like in any relationship, and that was just an example, be true to who you are. Never try to limit yourself or dull yourself out to make it work with anyone. Because at the end of the day, it might make the relationship work, but are you truly going to be happy with yourself? Are you truly going to wake up every morning like, yes, I feel good about this? No, dealing with people with money have completely shifted my mindset because it made me realize I want to be independent. Like, I went through the phase of being in a relationship, getting out of a relationship, working, being in a relationship, getting out of a relationship, now I'm working again. And throughout it all, like, I just feel at peace when I'm making my own money, I'm making my own moves, I have my own stuff going on, you know, and I feel like that's something that I need to work on. When I get in a relationship, I cannot just drop everything. I need to go do what I do for the day, you do what you do, and then we come together and we say, how was your day, whatever. If I'm sitting in the house and you out doing whatever you doing, the only stories I'ma hear is what you got going on. Then it leaves me like, oh, I'm kind of boring now. So now I'm questioning everything my whole existence. But what I must say, Now I know what I need, what I want to put up with and what I don't put up with and what I don't want to put up with. And I have to be with someone that understands this is what I want to do. Either you like it or you don't. If you don't like it, okay, let me know that in the beginning so I can go ahead and go about my business. But I don't feel like I'll ever put myself in a position where I'm completely 110% depending on someone ever again. Put up with and do I balance?
Okay, so I ain't gonna even go into the co-parents and shit. Huh? Jay.
Exactly.
I think. Now, what you were saying, Jay?
No, go ahead. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, I was going to ask you a question, but you can unpack it first.
No, go for it. Just go straight off the bat with it.
Well, no, I was just going to ask you, what about what she was saying made you upset?
No, because it's literally the lifestyle. So let me read the question first, because I do feel her in some ways, but it's the people head she done stepped on to get to where she can even say that. Like, did that be the problem? But whatever. Is how you say her name, Jania? Is Jania wrong, or is it too much that she wants stability without surrendering control of her life? I'll start with you, Jazz.
Why you sound disappointed?
It's disappointing. Like, cause I don't like to talk right after I introduce a topic. So, but it's so disheartening. It's heartbreaking, because here this dude is exactly what y'all asked for. Tall, millionaire, accepted your outside child, treated you with respect, dignity, and now your message to the world is you shouldn't want to do with no money so you can go out to the club and be the hoe you really want to be.
That's not what she said.
That's all she's saying.
That is not what she said, Tukay.
What did she say?
She said what she learned by being with men with money was that she wants to be able to have her own. Because clearly being with these men are not giving her any type of stability, even though she is in proximity to men with all of this value. So what it taught her is that, yeah, this looks good on the outside, but I am not elevating. I am just here reaping the benefits. And when it's all over, like she said, I'm back at work again. So she's learning that the grass ain't always green just because you're dealing with a man that has means. She wants to be able to generate her own income. She want to make her own money. So she's not, like she said, 110% reliant on anybody else, whether they have money or not. And I think that's a lesson learned. I think every woman should do that. Don't ever get with a man, regardless of what tax bracket he's in, expecting him to finance your entire life and change your world just because he's laying down with you for a couple of months. You know, if he is giving you money or putting money in your account, you need to be saving that. You need to be investing that, because like you can see, it was short-lived with young boy. And is she still with the athlete? Is she still with that guy?
I don't think they're together. But if they're not together, it's because of her. And so this is what this is the fucked up part about youth, because she remind me of what I see a lot of. Kids going to college, say, man, fuck this, I'm gonna go get a job. Then they go get a job, say, man, fuck this, I'm gonna go back to college. Then you go back to college, say, fuck this, I'm gonna go get a job. And then you do it all the way over until it's too late. That is exactly what she's doing. She going from opportunity to saying, fuck this, I mean, I don't like this old working shit, man. I'm trying to be a stay-at-home mama. Then she go be a stay-at-home mama, say, nah, I wanna work. You fucking over this, you done fucked over this good dude.
How did she fuck him over?
Because she had the man out here looking stupid. Still to this day.
Young boy or
no, fuck young boy. Young boy is the nigga that she deserved, because he dogged out. The Murray, he the one that put on a pedestal and treated her like something.
So what did she do to embarrass him?
She fighting NBA young boy, other old ex at a fucking party in the club where he didn't want her to be. Oh. So she's still fighting the ex Why she with a whole nother nigga?
Yeah. So she sounds like, yeah, no, she sounds messy. If that's the case, yeah, it sounds messy, immature, you know, that.
And keep in mind, like Kenny said, she got a body under her belt. She is the reason why King Von is dead.
Yeah, yeah. That's
But King Von is the reason why.
But
King Von is dead.
he did the shit, but it definitely.
She definitely is a part of that whole triangle.
Yeah, well, if that's really the case, then she already has like dark energy attached to her.
So what's your take on it, bro, Kenny?
All right, so this the thing. What's the nigga name? Dejounte? What's his name?
Dejounte. Let's say Dejounte Murray.
All right, Dejounte Murray. This is the thing with Dejounte Murray, and this is the thing with a lot of these dudes in the industry, in the NBA, these celebrity guys, these famous athletes and stuff like that. Y'all want the broad that's in the game, but you don't want what comes with the game. When you met this broad, she had been around a couple of dudes. She had been in these circles, bounced around from rich guy to rich guy. She had did her thing. She was making her rounds. You got with her just like the rest of these dudes, just like how Meek Mills, I want Lori Harvey on my head list or whatever fuck he said. Y'all be groupies for these type of chicks. Then you get with them, get a little pussy. Now you tender and you want to change the hoe when you should have just changed the hoe. Ain't nobody tell you to go get with no girl like that and try to change her and make her. You could have found you a good girl. Instead, you wouldn't have found a girl that was in the game, playing the game, a part of the industry, bouncing around. She's one of NBA young boys, 13 baby mamas. And that's what you chose to settle down with and cuff up. Your mom and them didn't teach you shit. All this, he a quiet church guy. He come from a family. He wasn't listening to nobody. He got him a good piece of pussy, and now he just lost his damn mind.
So
ain't nobody. These dudes need to stop getting with these industry chicks and then playing like, oh, she tricked me. No, she was always that. She was always that. So he chose to get with that broad.
So Kenny, when a woman tried to rebrand herself and package her as a changed woman, should we not believe who we say that she is? Because like, all right, now this is why I'm not big on saying that, oh, women need to pick better or dudes need to pick better. Because once these people come to you, I got homeboys that run the most game, and I got some homegirls that can tell you everything you need to hear to get through the door. This is why I don't really be blaming people for the situations they be in all the time. What if Janae came to him on some, listen, man, I was young, that's stupid, I don't want that life no more.
She's still young. She is only 25.
That's what I'm saying. But oh shit. But like at what point, like, okay, like I'm gonna take what she's saying at face value. All right, maybe she done been through this shit and she out of it. Only for her to revert back to who she really was. Like, do we still give him 100% of the blame now?
No, but at the end of the day, he's older than her. He saw what type of chick she was before he got with her. So he knew what he was already dealing with and what was surrounded by her. And first of all, her baby daddy is on record saying that he got herpes and he think that she gave it to him. So why would you even want to go pursue a chick like that has public smut on her name?
Yeah.
And he is older than her. He is almost 30 years old. She's 29. So the fact that you still was a groupie, running up, smelling behind her ass, really you niggas be dick chasing, if we're going to be honest. That's what y'all doing a lot of.
I agree.
That's what y'all doing a lot of. Don't nobody talk about that. How you niggas always trying to run behind a chick that another dude done had, and you don't want the chick. You just want your name associated with this dude. So that's a whole nother subject that we can talk about another time. But, dog, this chick was in the game, and she's 25 now. She has been with guys that want to sit her down. She tired of being controlled. So only thing she said was, look, I want to be able to make my own money and be myself. And I have learned at 25 that I don't need to be doing what these dudes say and being fake and being an imposter to satisfy a dude. She's only 25.
And that's a great realization. But this sounds so familiar with the whole, he was older than her, knew what type of woman she was, and then got. Doesn't this story sound familiar? I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the boy's name, the guy's name, but a prominent figure.
Shannon Sharp, go on, so we know who you talking about.
I know that's your friend.
That's my guy. Up ain't do nothing wrong.
That's your friend.
But okay, so listen. So when
one thing I said about he didn't come out here and have no sob story. I think know he fucked up and Shannon Sharp know he fucked up and he took his lick like a man. He paid his money. He took his lick like a man and he back hustling. Dejounte Murray went and got with this chick that he knew was in the game. He knew what she was about. He heard the rumors about her. She got herpes attached to her name. And you still wanted to choose that woman as somebody that you want to settle down and start a life with.
And
all this negative shit that's around her.
This what I don't like, how y'all could just be like, oh man, she young, bro, and she in the game. All right, bet if that's how we gonna do it, there should be no chick, no man should take a chick that's from the age of 20 to 29 serious if every time they fuck up is going to solely blame that on their age.
Well, I'm not blaming it all on her age.
If you are 20 to 29, stop looking for relationships. You are only there to fuck. Okay?
I'm blaming it on her history as well.
Her history, her age, and all her book. Because y'all be ready. Oh, my bro, she just 25. Y'all be ready to get a pass up. So if you are a man dealing with a female from 20 to 29, she is only there to fuck. That is it. The whole relationship shit that y'all leave that shit where it's at. Because when you fuck up at 25 and you fuck over somebody, you don't get held accountable. So fellas, you hear the standard. If they are 20 to 29, just know that you are here to fuck and not to be taken serious. Y'all words.
Well, the thing is, like I said, these niggas be groupies too. And he was clearly a groupie because only a groupie would go after a chick like that. You went after the chick with a name attached to a hot artist with smut on her name, and that's what you chose to settle down with. You didn't settle down with a chick who wasn't out there. Everybody called the other young boy dumb for dating the Drea chick, but he getting a pass and, oh, she doing bro wrong. No, she ain't no different from Drea. She just ain't been out here as long as Drea. She ain't no different. She in the same game Drea in. She the chick with the fucked up BBL out here going from millionaire to millionaire, and all these millionaire dudes ain't nothing but some groupies chasing behind these certain type of chicks, but then want to get that's a whole nother conversation about the controlling aspect that she's talking about. She's talking about the controlling aspect. That's a whole nother conversation about that because you gotta be a controlling, some type of controlling person to see a person like that, get with them and try to change them and make them be what you want them to be.
Man, you know
when you could have went and got a woman that actually suited and fit the needs that you really want, but you go get something opposite of exactly what you're looking for and try to turn her into that. That's your fault. It's Uno reverse. It flipped on you. That's not my problem. I don't feel sorry for him.
Well, see, we can say the same thing about her. She knew that wasn't the type of nigga who she like.
Well,
but she got with it.
She's cool with moving on. He the one who lashed out on social media.
Yeah, because she up. She up, but fuck that. Y'all. We gotta
he's up. He's not broke.
I know what. Who you think leaving with more than they came with?
Shit.
She up, nigga.
Oh shit.
She up. She ain't taking half his money.
She up.
She ain't taking half his money.
They got a kid. They got a kid with each other, I think.
Bro, she already has $100 million baby daddy.
Nigga, he got 13 kids, man. Come on, bro.
He is $100 million nigga.
All right. Good luck with trying to get it from that nigga. Now his money come with motherfucking obligations for sure.
You don't never hear none of his baby mama's last shot about him. Now that's one thing I will say about young boy. He an ass kicker, but you never hear none of his baby mama.
Because he with them all.
However you want to paint it.
That's because he with them all. No, I'm not playing, Jay. All of them be fighting over this nigga. And he married.
They all do be fighting over that nigga.
And he married. Listen, if you want this money, you gonna have to deal with this nigga one way or the other, bro. That's just a fact. She was that's why they was looking at Jania as the golden girl, because she the one that kind of broke out from the nigga program. But
then she was like the prettiest girl he had. So it was
yeah. He got Floyd Mayweather's daughter pregnant. Where he's right by her.
They don't like Yaya though. Don't
No.
nobody like her. They think, and that's never mind. We ain't go because why Floyd? What the fuck were you doing?
Floyd was training.
Floyd, what the fuck?
Hey, man, listen, bro, that ain't Floyd's fault. If Floyd got all these niggas and put her in a certain position, there's no reason why Yaya should be fucking with a nigga like NBA Youngboy. That's her stupid ass decision, bro.
Maybe, because Floyd had a lot of hoes.
A lot.
Yeah, if you know Floyd, he had a bunch of women. So maybe that's what it is. That's what she used to seeing. Like, yeah,
that's a fact.
My daddy didn't have a bunch of baby mamas and stuff, but he had a bunch of women.
Yeah, Floyd wasn't running them through the ringer like Youngboy though.
He wasn't having kids with him like that. But go watch his All Access and his fight. Man, he'll have 5-6 chicks with him at all times.
Shout out to Floyd, man. They real the GOAT. All right, let's.
I got a call.
Okay.
Short. Just to let you know.
Okay, cool. So we got 12 minutes left anyway. So I'm gonna go and run this past you. You can speak first. My boy Trump say y'all take y'all ass back to work. I actually feel Trump on this one. Trump said he wrote a tweet on his social media site, True Social. He said all air traffic controllers must go back to work now. Anyone who doesn't will be substantially docked, whatever.
Substantially.
I can't say that word. Substantially docked. There you go. For those air traffic controls who were great patriots and didn't take any time off for the Democrat shutdown hoax, I will be recommending a bonus of $10,000 per person for distinguished service to our country. For those that did nothing but complain and took time off, even though everyone knew that they will be paid in full shortly into the future. I am not happy with you. You didn't step up to help the USA against the fake Democrat attack that was only meant to hurt our country. You will have a negative mark, at least in my mind, against your record. If you want to leave service in the near future, please do not hesitate to do so with no payment or service, the service package of any kind. You will be quickly replaced by a true patriot who will do a better job on the brand new state-of-the-art equipment, the best in the world that they are in the process of ordering. The last administration wasted billions of dollars trying to fix inadequate junk. They had no idea what they were doing. Again, to our great American patriots, God bless you. I won't be able to send your money fast enough. To all others, report the work immediately. God bless America. How do y'all feel about these comments? Because I ain't gonna hold you. And I'm not no political nigga. I'm not a Republican. I told y'all I'm a communist. How do you feel about Trump's statements? Because I actually side with Trump on this one.
Man, Trump. Dude is funny. Because he, in one sentence, he called the shutdown a hoax and an attack, but then he also admitted that people weren't getting paid. So was it a shutdown or wasn't it a shutdown?
No. It was definitely a shutdown. So what he was calling was a hoax was he was letting the Democrats use them as hostage. Because listen, so think about it like this. If they wasn't getting paid, but they knew they would be paid in the future, it ain't like they weren't gonna never get this money. And y'all was acting as such, that means that y'all was going along with the plan to slow shit down so we couldn't get this act passed in a timely, the bill passed in a timely fashion. So they was a part of the problem on a lot. It was like they was being like hostages so the kidnappers can get paid. I feel Trump. I really do, because I was in the military, right? If they didn't pay us and we at war, then do I put my guns down and wait till the check hit the bank account? Or do I continue to fight for this country and just know that the country is going to take care of me with my money?
Well, I mean, if you in the middle of a war, goddamn, you ain't checking your bank account no way.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
we check that shit.
So
if you're in the middle of a war,
niggas check their account every day.
Oh my God.
I prompt, ask a vet. Everything.
But when it comes to the workers,
In the middle,
though,
I need somebody that actually was in the line of fire in a war, shooting and getting shot at and butt stocking and kicking in doors to say that they were checking they were checking their bank account during the middle of that war.
You not checking it in the middle of a mission. When you overseas abroad, you still checking that bank account, boy.
I'm not talking about when you overseas abroad. I'm talking about when you're in the middle of a war.
Okay,
middle of combat, like literally.
Okay, yeah, not in the middle of combat. Yeah, you're right, but still though.
So wait, are you saying that people should have worked without being paid and just trusted that they'll be paid on the back end?
Absolutely. You are. Wait.
Absolutely not. Because guess what?
This is coming from a person that doesn't have a job that he reports to somebody for.
No, how long?
On top of that, he wouldn't even do no shit like that.
No.
The entire administration, including Donald Trump, they would never be working off of merit and say, well, it's okay, you don't pay me right now. I believe in this country so much. I'll just keep continuing to come to work, keep giving my time, and just hope that you pay me on the back end whenever that may be. No, you need to be paying these people up front. You need to be paying your workers adequately when they need it during times of dire straits like what we're in right now. And he's not doing that, and now you're threatening people when you weren't even doing right by them from the jump. No,
and it was never confirmed that they were gonna get paid. Like
exactly.
I know a chick that's in the Air Force, and my homegirl, she works for the government. She works for the IRS, and at one time they didn't know. She was like, I'm looking for another job because these folks talking about they don't even know if they're gonna be able to pay us.
Pay us. Listen, okay, y'all. Let me show you how salary work. Okay. Let me show you how salary work. Because
I know how salary works.
Okay, so if you are now,
two people with jobs.
okay, hold on, wait, time out. If you are a McDonald's worker, I can understand. Listen, you making money. Why the fuck I can't get paid? Cool, I get that. But when you work for the government, you are guaranteed to get your bread. If you don't get it on the 15th, all of it gonna be on the first check. Like they can't shortchange you. So it ain't like they didn't know. It ain't even like the people. Hold on, wait. The people that wasn't getting food stamps knew when the shit did get they will be back paid for the food stamps. They know this.
No.
Yes, they
did. I don't think you just heard me. I just told you my homegirl works for the IRS and started looking for another job because there was no guarantee that she would get.
No.
Now they didn't make any type of guarantees and say this is the timeline. You should receive your funds by this date. It's just like we'll see. We don't know.
Listen,
and we'll figure it out.
Your homegirl knew that she wasn't gonna get paid up front. That's why she needed another job. But she knew that money was gonna come to her in the form of back pay. There's that whenever you get it.
No, that's not good enough.
But okay.
You work for the government.
Okay. And we're talking about people that have active bills. So this whole idea of whenever you get it doesn't work when it's time to pay your rent.
Okay, so it's not working. Hold on, wait, time out. We talking about active bills. It's not working paying your bills. No.
If somebody, Tukay, just take a step back and think about what you're saying. If you're saying whenever you get it, and they don't know when they're gonna get it, and you got bills coming up, can you tell your bills, hey, I'm gonna get it to you whenever I get paid?
No, you can't. No,
exactly.
You can't.
So to expect people to be that loyal to something that they don't have money for, and that they're not getting paid for when they still got bills to pay.
Okay, so
why be loyal to a government that has never proven loyalty for the people?
Hey, the government might not be loyal, but
when they constantly do things to exploit the U.S. citizen, they constantly do things to take away from us, and now we're supposed to just sit here and just they're going to pay us one of these days. No, that's not how it works.
That's literally how it works.
Do anything you can't expect the people to do anything that you're not willing to do.
No. That's literally how it works. Okay, listen. When you get these government jobs, you gloat around because hey, I work for the government. That's because you know that the benefits that it come with and the pay that it come with. Hold on, time out. Hear me out. So you are different from any other employer. That's why you brag. So when shit like that happen and the government needs special circumstances for you, you need to be there to deliver. You need to don't treat the motherfucking a White House job like it's McDonald's now.
No,
you was bragging about this shit.
I feel like there is a way to pay these people, and deliberately holding funds for these politicized reasons is not enough reasoning for people to remain loyal and show up when you're withholding my money for your own benefit. It has nothing to do with what actually is happening. Is I'm trying to get my way, and in order to get my way, I got to stop people from getting paid. And when I get my way is when I'll pay you.
No. Listen, bro. I get it, bro. They didn't have the budget at the time. The money, it ain't like they weren't paying you just not to pay you. They was at a disagreement. But there was.
Okay, so was it that they was in a disagreement or they didn't have the budget?
Right.
They was in a disagreement about the budget, bro. How much it was going to be. But hold on, but there was never any doubt about the people being paid, whether it was on the 1st or the 15th or the 1st again.
How it wasn't a doubt when I'm telling you that people that I know were doubting it.
My nigga,
yeah,
they was doubting the check that the incoming check. Was they gonna get that or not? They never had a doubt about was they gonna be paid for the work. They signed a contract. You know how much a lawsuit will be? They knew they was gonna get paid. Don't ever let nobody, a government worker. I'm finna call Kels in a second. I know you got to go, Jazz. So if you got to leave, that's cool now. But me and Ken, we might stay on a rap a little bit. But
yeah, I got 1 minute.
Okay, let me call Kels, and she worked for the government. And we gonna ask her, was there ever any doubt that she'll be paid as a government worker? Because I knew when I was in the military, I was gonna get paid, and they had shutdowns too. We knew we weren't gonna get paid on this check, but we knew for sure when the next one came out, it was gonna have back pay on that motherfucker, and that's really what it is. I feel like if you're a government worker, man, listen, you got to do the most. Your job is a rarity. Your job is the job that everybody want. You got to maintain that. Even when shit hard and the money don't look like it's there, you know you will be paid. It's just point blank period.
Thing is, I think with that, okay, let's say we do that. Then they should accommodate what the workers are going to be missing. If you're not going to be able to pay me and you want me to keep showing up to work, then I need you to freeze all of these bills. I need you to make sure that I don't go default on my mortgage. I need you to make sure that I'm receiving something to sustain myself, because since you don't know when I'm getting paid again and my bills are keep backing up, by the time I get paid, I'm gonna be in so much debt trying to use my back pay on all my defaulted bills. Now I'm in a deeper hole. So if the government really looks at its U.S. citizens to say, be loyal to us and we got you, then you need to find accommodations when you take our money and our food.
That's literally what it say here. It say, and he made accommodations, okay? He said for the people that did show up to work.
This is just talk.
Hold on, wait.
About what really happened.
No. He said he will be recommending a $10,000 bonus for the people that did.
He didn't say he guaranteed.
No, he's not saying he guaranteeing it. It probably won't be 10. Probably
do you know how many tweets? Do you know how many tweets he has put out about things that he says are facts that have not come into fruition yet? Like, no one can draw off of these words that he's typing in a big run-on sentence.
But listen, okay, so listen, check this out. When you in government and somebody like a president recommend that you should be blah, 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 it means something. Especially a government job. This shit, a recommendation means a lot on a government job. Ask anybody who works for the government. I got recommended to get promoted to a sergeant. Goddamn me, next week I had got my P status for to get promoted. It was just that easy because they have the pool inside of the government. Like, so the people that didn't go to work, like, that was a disservice to your country because you have a government job. Your job ain't like the civilian jobs. We suspect that from civilian workers. Civilians are civilians for a reason.
I think if they would have laid out an actual tangible plan to make people feel safe, you may have had those people.
You signed that contract already. That salary that you were getting when you only work 2 hours a day, but you still getting the full salary. You got over then. So you
these are different circumstances.
These ain't different circumstances. I guarantee you, government workers steal more time and more company time than anybody on the face of the fucking planet. That's a fact.
I wouldn't say that.
That's a fact. Ask anybody that work a government job that gets salary, they steal more company time than anybody on the planet.
I wouldn't say that.
Who?
Because you got to think about all the extra time that they put in that they don't get paid for.
I'm thinking both ways. I guarantee, Kenny, when you go to work, them whole 8 hours you there, you working the majority of the time you there. Correct. Government workers can't tell you that.
No.
Government workers can't tell you. Listen, bro, it was some day we used to be in the army because I done fell asleep and went to sleep in the car for 3 hours.
I done fell asleep at my job.
Company time.
Same.
And company time.
I don't work for the government, and I done fell asleep at my job.
It's different though, bro.
It's been great. I gotta hop off.
All right, Jazz. Hey, I love it. Thank you for coming on, man.
This was a great conversation. I'll see y'all next time.
Already, my G. You take care. Y'all give it up for Jazz. I'm gonna put
up my channel on YouTube, Jazz 7.
I'm gonna tag you on the clips and everything so you can get your proper recognition.
All right, for sure. Yeah.
All right. So let me get Jazz out of here. Let's go 2 up and let's get that out of here. Bam. So yeah, bro, it's cuz I feel Trump, bro, just because you're not regular, you're not a citizen. So you don't need to act regular when shit get extraordinary. And Court called too. Let me see what the fuck Court want, man. But she talking nonsense right now. And I know if you're a civilian, you have a hard time grasping this concept because y'all literally get paid hourly to do what y'all do. I get it.
Well, it's a lot of citizens that got salary jobs, bro.
No. I understand that too, bro. I understand that.
But I get the idea of you don't work for the government.
Yeah, it's just a different obligation, bro. Because if you're a government worker, you know you fuck over a lot of time. Hold on, there's only a few private sector corporations that actually doing right by their employees. Yeah, true, 2K. At this point, the private sector is more dangerous. It's more dangerous in this economy. Not all, but it is not far off. Okay, we got a caller. Hello?
Yo, what's up?
What's happening?
So you talking about this whole thing with Trump and everything?
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know if you saw my super chat.
I'm finna get ready to read them in a second.
That's cool. Now, this dude, since he got in office, been attacking federal employees from like day one. Right?
Okay.
You talking about contracts and everything like that. He just illegally went through ripped up the contract that most employees had with their unions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you got these protections in place. No, I'm getting rid of all of that. I want Schedule F. All right, fine. He did that on his first term, but he did it at the end. And then Biden got rid of it. And then the whole thing where he got rid of telework for no reason. He was going around telling all of y'all on the outside that's looking in, saying to y'all that we're all lazy and we all don't work and things like that. Well, as a federal employee, if I was lazy and was stealing time and wasn't working, I wouldn't have gotten like 4 different raises throughout the course of a year.
And they recommend it. I mean, they down there automatic, them raises. Like after you work a certain amount of time, they give it to you automatically.
No, they don't. I mean, that's not for all of them. I know which one you're talking about.
Okay.
That's the one that you get at the end of a year. And that's
they got 6 months, they got the year. But it varies. It varies, yeah.
Yeah, it's going from that step 1, step 2, all that. And then there's one that you can get, it's called a quality step increase. So that's if you went above and beyond, then not only can you go from step 1 to step 2, but you end up going from step 2 to step 3 a year before you would have. And so that's because you did put in the extra work. And a lot of us did do that, but that gets overlooked. we're getting overlooked because this guy is jumping on every camera he can get on and start running his mouth about everything. Now you want to come back and speaking of that whole thing with getting back there with furlough, this dude was the same guy like a couple months ago saying that he didn't want those furloughed employees to get back pay. Now all of a sudden you flip-flopping, not you, but you flip-flopping and talking about, yeah, they knew they were going to get back pay. Man, stop it. You need to knock it off.
Hey, what? Listen, I got to get one more call in, but I can guarantee you, every government worker know that if they was working, they will be paid for it. That's just a fact.
I don't know.
That's a fact.
I mean, because I have been through the furloughs before, and we did get paid.
Absolutely. You ain't never heard nobody never not to get paid. You can't name a person. That's one thing that the government do. They pay, and they pay top dollar. That's a fact.
You need to quit running this mouth talking about we're not going to pay them. Like I said, you can look that up. But I'm gonna let you go because I know you said you got another call.
Yeah, I already, bro.
Yeah, I just wanted to get that off.
I appreciate the super chat too, bro.
Yeah, you good.
I'm gonna call one more per call Court back. She just called back, and there is never in history, even if you go to jail, like they pay you while you still in jail in the military.
Hello.
Hey, Court.
Hey, two things. No, one thing. I ain't gonna say the other thing more. But I was just saying, and he could have just been talking on his True Social, but he literally said that he wasn't sure if the furlough workers was going to get paid. He said that, like in an interview, literally said it. Like he said, he could have just been talking, trying to scare the Democrats and try to scare the people, but he literally said he wasn't sure if they was going to get back pay. He said it out of his own mouth.
Okay. All right, then. I mean, I ain't see that, but I'm gonna take your word for it, Court. So, all right, Ken, you ready to dip out, bro? Or we can kill the last topic.
Yeah, I'm doing great stuff. I ain't got shit to do.
All right, let's go get into this last top, man. This is about the closest y'all gonna get to a 2-hour show right here. So, enjoy. All right, pull this up right here. Now, this our home girl. If y'all don't know, before Kitty took off, she was a frequent on the show. For a lot of different shit though, but I digress. Let's talk about it.
Cooking is more intimate?
Hell yeah. I could tell how much you love me by that meal.
I know who this is.
I mean, the tender loving care. Look, I'm a fat kid, so food is...
That's funny.
Rewind. I told you I was just talking about her.
No.
With my cousin. Who was I just telling it? I was just talking about who my cousin had. Go ahead, play the clip.
Yeah, let me play the clip. Yeah, cause if y'all been watching us long enough, y'all know Kitty, but it wasn't for this.
Intimate cooking or
cooking is more intimate?
Hell yeah. I could tell how much you love me by that meal. I mean, the tender loving care. Look, I'm a fat kid, so food is my happy place. So when a woman cooks for me, I just feel it's different. I mean, sex is sex. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fulfilling, all that stuff. But you cook for me, like it's almost spiritual.
Oh, y'all disappointed me on this stage. Talking about cooking is more intimate. This woman is giving you her body. Come on. And it just lets me know y'all don't know all forms of intimacy. You said it's almost more spiritual. No, it ain't.
Yeah,
there is.
My wife.
There is physical intimacy, sexual intimacy, spiritual intimacy, emotional intimacy, intellectual intimacy, financial intimacy. There are different levels of intimacy that we are talking about. And y'all want to say that cooking is more intimate than a woman opening up her body and her soul to you?
Hey, it's a lot of...
What was more intimate, cooking
or...
Cooking is more intimate?
Hell yeah. A lot of women that open up their body and their soul.
That's their mistake that they decided to fornicate. That's their mistake.
Look,
but then,
my wife...
we are opening up. That's the reason why the word tells you that you become one flesh. When you have sex in the old times, not today's times, in the old times, old times, when you decided to lay with somebody, you were actually becoming one flesh. That is something on the intimate level. She is opening her body. This is a portal that she is opening. And y'all saying cooking is more intimate than having sex.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of levels. You're right about that. But we're talking sex and we're talking cooking for a man. And I just feel like...
I'm just going to always have to disagree with you.
And just real quick, though. Can I add this part? Can I add this part? In my life, how many cooked meals have I had compared to how many I've had?
There you go.
That's the reality.
When we say what it should be, and it's going to her question about the hookup culture. When we saying what it should be, I've had more
A lot of women that open up their
than kisses on the lip. And then when it gets to cooking, a lot of women will feel like the cooking is more intimate. I'm only gonna cook for my man, but yet you busting it open on date 3 for him. So why?
All right, so Kenny, the question lies, bro.
Huh?
The question is, what is more intimate, man? Is it cooking or coochie? At the end of the day, like what's more intimate, at least to you?
I feel like the answer should be coochie, because that is a very intimate act of that two people engage in together. That's very, very intimate, like super intimate. But I kind of understand where the dude's coming from, and then maybe it's the person saying it. We ain't gonna get into all that.
Hey, chill.
But you know, it's like I have had more women give me coochie than I have had women cook for me. And it's not that women won't cook for me, but I have had way more coochie than I have had cooked meals. And I look at it from the point of view where even on sitcoms and stuff, a man will come home to a cooked meal and she'll be mad at him, and she will still cook for him, but she won't put out in the bedroom.
Yeah.
So you can make your old lady mad and she won't put out in the bedroom, or she won't want to engage in sex with you because she's mad, but she still will get in that kitchen and make sure you fed.
Yeah.
So I think that's what would make me lean to cooking more, because she'll hold out on pussy but still feed you.
Yeah. See, my thing, cooking is my answer is cooking, because first of all, like my girl, she didn't know how to cook when I met her. She learned that for me.
Yeah.
And, you know,
see what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that wasn't nothing she was describing it. She learned it for me. And then the kitchen, that's the first motherfucker, that's the medicine cabinet of the house. Like, so we trusting you with the health around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, pussy is just some shit I really can get in the world, but a home cooked meal, or I ain't gonna say home cooked, a thought out meal. Cause if you make your good ass spaghetti and say, hey, I'm gonna go get some church's chicken, it wasn't even the motherfucking the cooking, it was the thought of.
Yeah.
So to me, it's gonna be cooking all day, because just cooking ain't no shit you can just do in 5 minutes. Like, you got to stand in the kitchen, you got to clean the pot, you got to get the ingredients right, and then you got to prepare and serve me the food. It's gonna be cooking over coochie all day. And don't get me wrong, there's no knockoff on coochie, but cooking is something, like, especially when done when mad. Like, okay,
yeah, for real, for sure.
Dad, you still love me. Our mama still cook for us after we got suspended for 3 days for doing some stupid shit that embarrassed the family.
She never deprived you of cooking.
Yeah.
She still fixed the meal.
Yeah.
And like, that's why I said, even with like your woman may be upset with you and not want to have sex with you, but she still get in the kitchen and cook for you. That says a lot.
It says a lot.
The whole idea of you may get in a situation where when we met each other, she didn't know how to cook, but now she knows how to cook. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know how to cook. Now she went and learned how to cook to satisfy you.
Mm-hmm.
That's you know, you got to show like full gratitude to that.
And then on top of that, she'll learn what you like to eat and cook it.
And it might not be, and then especially when you talk about you and your wife, for instance, you talking about two totally different cultures. You are a man from the South.
Right.
She is a woman from the islands. So for her to come from the islands, not know how to cook, get with a man from the South that was raised on them real sticking meals.
No, you got it, Kim. Yeah, keep going.
Oh, and learn how to cook to satisfy her man. That's the biggest form of intimacy. Like, how much more can you show me you love me than learning how to cook for me?
I can one up that, Kenny. This the one up. When she call your mama and ask her how she cook it so you can like it even more. That
Come on.
come on, man. Fight about what it do, bro.
Bro, y'all niggas tripping.
We tripping, fight about. You tripping, fight about.
Coochie, man. Hey, I cook better than all my women. I can't make love to myself better than a woman can, bro. It is coochie. It's not cooking. And I'm out, man.
Man, hey, you better be out saying some bullshit like that, cause you know that ain't gonna hold up in no argument.
That's the truth, bro. I cook better than all these women, bro. It ain't cooking all. Listen, motherfucker try to cook these pizza beans with no water, man. I'm straight.
But hey, god damn, you it better be coochie if that's how she cooking it.
That motherfucker say she made everything for me. Everything was out the can. Oh man, damn a cookie, man. It's the coochie.
Man, it's definitely like the coochie, man. You listen, you done got that pre-fuck coochie, dog. She listen. You got that pre-fuck coochie. It's some. This the new term that we running with, man. She gave you some goofy coochie.
Goofy coochie.
Yeah, she was giving that coochie to all type of clown ass nigga before you. This some goofy coochie, man. All right, bro. Nah, it's definitely the food, bro.
It's the food. It's because at the end of the day, I ain't finna be with no chick making all them canned beans and not like certain stuff. Yeah, I can, but still, not all this shit. Not all this shit. But it's the cooking for me, because at the end of the day, like, you know, ain't nothing like a woman fixing you a meal, bringing it to you, feeding you, taking the plate up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the biggest form of intimacy, and it's funny hearing the message get relayed from. Bro, I'm talking about. I was just talking about that.
But hey, let that die, man. Keep the Chinese person, dog.
Oh yeah, no, because my cousin was like, he didn't know, so he seeing some of our panels, and like my cousin like, and it's like he 50, so he like, man, this chick is dope. You need to check out. I'm like, who? And he like, you ever heard of something called Tonight's Conversation? I put my head down. I said, don't tell me you finna say what I think you finna say. I said, dog, I can pull up some videos that'll make your mouth drop.
Man.
I said, but
I still ain't heard nobody else say what the fuck she said. But she let a nigga fuck her in the ear. I still ain't heard that ever again.
Let niggas piss on her.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, let's get out of here, bro. All right, let me get these super chats in, man. Hey, appreciate the TLG for that $5 super chat. Imagine the amount of propaganda and programming that had to be done to convince women that being a household wife is a problem. Astronomical. And it came with some incentive as well, my boy. Food stamps. Transport. Hey, shout out to Magnetar for that $10 soup. He said, we ain't doing shit. This guy has attacked all government workers, fired some illegally, and not too long was proposing the furloughed workers not get back pay. Lastly, they were told to stay at home by the agency. So shout out to Magnetar for that $10 soup. Y'all, it's been real. This is about as close as y'all gonna get to a 2-hour show. Thank Kenny for that. We just always seem to go over time with Kenny here.
Oh shit!
But it's been real, y'all. Y'all know the motto: be cool and be motherfucking smooth. We out, y'all.
Quite frankly, this is the best morning show I have ever heard. Let's make YouTube great again.